Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Throwing to start here is Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
All right, come on. Out.
On play action, here's Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Tua going to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Second and 10. Prescott now from the 50. This one swung out to Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? Who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal, Miami.
Here's Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Next to score, Dolphins 7, Cowboys 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Gets past one man. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 28 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, 47. 46.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
Now Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Ready, shot. 18, wait.
From the gun, it's Tua. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller, 56 yards. And the Dolphins are once again back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sideline. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Well, the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A gain of 15. First down, Miami.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, get set. Hey.
Tua, the final shot before half. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. Finds Pickens out right. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 58 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Cowboys 22, Dolphins 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. It's Hill. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
All right, go.
Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
11 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Achane is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Achane. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from a yard out. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Connecting with a running back, Javonte Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10. Go right in. What do you think?
Now Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 29, Dolphins 20. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Wilson. Connecting with Hill. And he's got room. Down the left sideline. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Cowboys 29, Dolphins 27.
So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, kill!
Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
46.
And they take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
Here's
Miami.
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Back to throw, Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. And all right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now Goff. Pass to the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Read option. This is Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Out of the gun, Goff. This one to the sideline, he's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Now back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Gibbs. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Goff now to throw. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll go. H.M. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A shotgun snap for Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Now gone. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give, running right, H.M. Well, it's slow going there as they only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
4 yards.
On 3rd down, H.M. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on him preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A run straight ahead with H.M. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, looking for Waddle, but this is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, Charles, in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last two drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow their defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
A sack. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
They'll give this to Achane. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 33 yards. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Lions 0. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears.
Jason Sanders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of
So
11.
from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. Williams to throw on second down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Here's Williams now to throw. That's the big tight end, Holston Loveland. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Bears first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
To throw is Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
That's good for a Bears.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. And he's in. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Bears 7, Dolphins nothing.
Hey, man, them little boys don't never chill out, man. I was just yelling at my son. Can't never play no damn game without them doing something.
He's out to kick this one off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The lefty right to the air to start. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
21G.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa.
Man, they gave you that bullshit. You ain't had nothing. That shit crazy.
What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Give up the middle with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5. Now Williams. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Tyreek now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here comes second and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, screen set up for Achane. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Achane. He'll manage only a couple. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. It's third and 4.
All right, come on.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Brings up second and 8 at the Bears.
Tua gonna throw. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Here's 2. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Milo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
the bootleg. Here's Tua. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Handoff, it's Madison. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. Tua now on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Dolphins first down.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one caught at the 4. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he is going to have a Bears first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10.
42.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They snap it to Tua. That's taken in, and he will have a Dolphins 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Miami.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Waller. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Tua to throw again. Rolling to the left.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
This throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. Now it's Tua. Flush to his left. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
11 more yards.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24.
Now Madison. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's first down. Throwing is Tua. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 15, Bears 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready to run. Level.
Williams. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter.
Bye, Caesar.
That's like that. Pull them in the y'all stop it in the back. Like that. Shit off. I'm the wine. That would be a seat. Get the truth.
Yeah, you can get presents.